Hey folks, Mad Black 80, Black up in your face again with some more pro-black commentary. So I saw a very interesting story, and it comes out of Ferguson, and everyone knows back in 2014 that is the scene of a horrible crime where young brother Mike Johnson was murdered by the police, Darian Wilson, and shot that young man, left him lying out in the street face down, bloody, and that sparked a lot of protest, and it sparked a lot of frustration from a lot of people who are basically just tired of seeing black people murdered. And the white media and white people on social media used every piece of propaganda they could to demonize Mike Brown, to make him look like he was the most evil person on earth. And even Darren Wilson, when he testified, made it seem like Mike Brown was like, he literally said he was like Hulk Hogan, and he was just beating him up, and he had no choice but to shoot this young man out the window of his car. And even the story that he gave about how Mike Brown was acting didn't even make sense, because young people at that age really don't even talk like that. But you know what it is, these devils lie all the time. But a new story has come out about that, and the fact that Mike Brown's family and other real activists who existed at the time in Ferguson are actually suing Black Lives Matter. And I think this is highly appropriate. I think this is perfect. And I think this is something that should have been done a long time ago, because the organization Black Lives Matter does not represent black people. They use black people, they use dead black bodies like Mike Brown's as a stepping stone and a platform in order for them to get out there and push whatever deviancy they want to push, and to get lots of money from the government and donations so they can continue on with lots of nonsense. You notice every Black Lives Matter protest, they use a black person's body, especially a dead black male's body, as a springboard for themselves, and they just use it to push all types of deviancy, LGBTQRSYZH, and whatever other nonsense, intersectionality. They work for immigrants. They want to work for feminist rights. Everything that doesn't have to do with black people. But like I said, they use dead black bodies as a springboard for themselves. So they ought to be sued, because if you're going to make money off of dead black bodies, you need to start giving that money to the people that you're using. Okay? So Mike Brown's father specifically is one of the people who is suing Black Lives Matter, and I think that's highly appropriate. So you also notice that a lot of the real protesters from that time, a lot of them turned up dead. You remember that? There was even a prominent black male YouTuber who was a protester during that time who wound up getting killed later on. Now, I don't think that that's a coincidence, nor do I think that that is something that just happened out of the blue or was unintentional. They have these these agents and these people who are propped up by white supremacy come in there and hijack movements. That's pretty much all Black Lives Matter is. It's controlled opposition. It's a way of controlling the masses and making people think that they are there for righteousness, or they're there to help black people when they're actually not. It's led by three, or was created by three mammies who are deep rooted in the feminist movement, and they might even be government agents themselves. I don't know how deep they are. They might just be useful idiots, but I do believe that they are being used and funded by the liberal arm of white supremacy, and they have no allegiance and no love for the real black community that exists. I mean, they even had on their mission statement that their whole entire purpose was to destroy the black family, the nuclear black family. That right there should tell you that Black Lives Matter is an enemy of black society. So I'm going to post a link for you guys to go check it out. I do think these people should be sued. They should be sued out of existence, really, because, like I said, they're nothing but controlled opposition. They're just there to dissipate real black rage and black frustration and gain money for whatever deviant nonsense and stuff that is anti-black family. They always want to help out and put money and put energy into stuff that's going to destroy the nuclear black family, as if it isn't bad enough with black males being murdered. They want to murder it, black people even further by making it so we don't procreate and get into these situations where the black female and the black child is not protected. You guys let me know how you feel about it in the comments section. Mad Black, and I will be back on my foot on these devils' back.